ballin'. You know that I'm rollin' to another. Now I'm out the leader.
I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. And tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Hibbert. Martin with the ball. Out to Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Chamberlain. And he slams it in one-handed.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Pass to Hibbert. Bridges outside. Here's Martin. And the three off target. And here are the Jazz. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
On the wing, Payton. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Boy, the sharp shooting of Payton, admirable. You can't afford to give him daylight from deep.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Hughes. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now Payton. 4 on the clock. Pulls it in from the elbow. A rebound by Hibbert. Here's Kidd. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And the basket by Leonard.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Payton, no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Rockets are fouled by Larry Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Now here's Payton. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Hughes. Back to Payton. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payton's got 5.
Payton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity. He knows how to score in close to the hoop.
Here's Leonard. And it's Dallas scoring again. There's the steal. Here's Hibbert. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Utah trailing here. There's a screen. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Payton. Johnson with it. He's guarded by Martin. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Boy, Johnson showing you that impressive leaping ability. Terrific at rising up for the throwdown.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Dallas with it. Bridges outside. Pass to Martin. Let's go with a 3. That one no good. And Utah will come the other way. To the wing, right side. Back to Butler. "51 seconds left in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the pick. Young from long range. Here's Chamberlain. Goes back up. Nice move. Gets another look. Goes up again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He has 6.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Hibbert. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he's not the quickest leaper. He actually doesn't leap that well at all, but Hibbert still can power his way to the rim. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Leonard on the wing. They grab their own miss. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And that's exactly the effort you like to see from Hibbert, finishing off the glass.
Outside Young. Lets it go from deep. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Jazz out in front. They're up by 1.
The Mavericks. 14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown to the Jazz.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not 7 from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
Pass to McKee. To the wing on the left. Here's Perkins. Here's Bogues. Guarded by Young. Here's Perkins. And he can't get that one. So Utah will take it the other way. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Pass to Perkins. Here's Horry. Picked it out of midair. Butler with the ball. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Butler's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Perkins. Dallas again missing. Utah leading. Here's Chamberlain. Give him 8 points now. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Bogues. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Perkins. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
There's a reason Perkins is out there in these moments. This team believes in him big time.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Out left to the wing. Leonard outside. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
There's Young with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Young's got 5 now.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Martin. The rebound by the Jazz. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Jefferson, good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Martin misses. And here are the Jazz. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Young. The rebound by Bridges.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
And 1:01 left in the first half. And here's Young. 5 points in the game. Pass to Pollard. It's Martin on the wing. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The rebound by Hibbert.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Martin with some extra sizzle on that slam. That dude's just showing off now.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's the trifecta.
And Bogues is a crafty passer. Excellent court awareness and has a real knack for finding the open man.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Jefferson. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Bogues. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And we're going to have a jump ball. Here's Chamberlain. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
Pass to Bogues. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Brewer. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Perkins, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Payton's shot is good.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Pass to Perkins. The layup off target. Right side, Payton. Jefferson. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Down low. Pass to Hughes. Here's Chamberlain. Fires it. Again, Utah.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Out to the wing. Here's Horry. He drops it from range. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
You know, his ability to just knock it down even from range makes Horry very valuable for his team, and they rely on that.
Here's Chamberlain. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Bogues. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Payton. Lynn. Finished off the break.
The glove will lock you up now. That's what he does. He's a great defender, and it can lead to fast breaks.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Horry. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 6.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Inside. And now the Mavs on the run. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Utah trailing here. To the inside. Lynn. Misses the layup. So it's the Mavericks now.
Utah foul. Larry Hughes. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Over to the wing. Here's Horry. Pass to Perkins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McKee. Tries again.
You know, the defense Gary Payton brings to the table is high-level special. He works hard to alter every shot he can, always in good position on D.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
9 seconds left in the third. Pass to Perkins. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Doesn't go that time. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Mavericks ahead, up by 1.
41.
And right after...
The Mavericks, 42.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Hughes. Pass to Butler.
Mavericks foul. Jason Kidd. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Mavericks on D. They lead by 1. Here's Hughes. He's guarded by Bridges. Stolen by Bridges.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
Now here's Payton. The three is up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. Here's Kidd. Bridges outside. Here's Leonard. The shot no good. And it's Utah the other way. It's stolen by Leonard. Martin with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Here's Leonard. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Leonard outside. Bridges outside. Pass to Kidd. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Here's Hibbert. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now Young. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. There's the three.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Leonard for 3. And Young pulls it down. Utah leading. On the wing, Payton. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3.
That's why Payton's teammates have confidence in him and trust him. Because he understands when he should take these quick shots.
Martin up top. 18 feet out. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
So it's the Mavericks now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pass to Kidd. Now Young with a steal. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Stripped away. Here's Kidd. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Down low, Kidd's assertiveness makes the difference. I mean, helping them get around the trees, the big fellas in there, and to a shot. That's good work.
1:52 left to play in the fourth. Bridges, left side. The rebound by Payton. And here's Butler outside. it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive play.
Counted from distance.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Bridges outside. From deep. That shot off. So Utah will take it the other way. Butler on the wing. Pass to Chamberlain. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Young. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Leonard for 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Hibbert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And, you know, this is what coaches are begging for out of Hibbert. You know, be aggressive. Come at it. Finish plays.
Right side, Butler. So we see the Jazz get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end.
Time and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a chick who wanna that my face bump. Rack stuck up shack height, jury on me flashlight. I've been listening last night. With that good, make you wanna act right. Broke boys don't deserve no. I know that's right. Big bag bustin' out the Bentley band. Take a man, Balenciaga brought it back. It's big bags bustin' out the Bentley band. Take a man, working back, party back. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. I can make the party hot. I can make your body rock. Haters can do nothing with me. Chances are they probably not. If I had a, you probably. Shorty speaking, hit 'em with karate chop. I'm forever popping it, pulling up and dropping it. Gotta argue with him, cause you know he love a toxic chick. Out here playing, gotta make him understand. Ain't no ring on my finger, you ain't going on my gram. Set my face bomb, back stuck up shack height. Jury on me flashlight. I've
Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. You look at the Jazz.
Here we go.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Now Young. Pass to Butler. Outside Young. Fires in the triple. Now when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. This should be one heck of a matchup. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Left side Young. Ooh, it's stolen away. Antetokounmpo inside. No good that time. And the Jazz with possession. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Antetokounmpo, here we go. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Young from long range. And again, it's... Utah with a three.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Timeout called, Portland. Pass to Arenas. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Young. He's got 6. That three's off the mark.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
You gotta love Giannis's commitment to delivering a superstar performance for his team. The effort he puts out on the floor really can't be overstated.
Now here's Payton. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Outside for Butler. Pass to Young. On the wing, Payton. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Team foul.
For Utah, new ownership taking over in 2020. In addition to that group, NBA legend D-Wade. Great to see an ex-player get a piece of the pie.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Young from long range, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Here's Arenas. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. On target from range. Well, like D-Wade in Utah, Smith, do you think there'll be more former players getting some equity in teams?
BA, absolutely. I think it'd be great for the game. That's one of the biggest pieces of the equality puzzle, having more owners with different backgrounds and experiences.
Carter on the wing. Here's Arenas. Banked it in off the glass. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Now here's Young. .52 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Here's Arenas. Back to Antetokounmpo. Chamberlain pulls it in.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Outside Young to the paint. Stolen by Carter. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
That's good from Butler. And he makes both free throws.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
He gets it off. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. Up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Inside. Here's Lynn. They set a pick. To the inside. Chamberlain. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Now here's Johnson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. That puts him in the lead.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Oh, showing power and grace in the air. Giannis, one of the best dunkers in the game today.
Payton up top. Out to the wing. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Payton. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Pass to Jefferson. Right wing. Johnson with it. Siakam covering to the middle. Here's Jefferson. The kick out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Lynn. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Bradley. Doubled by Payton. Outside Carter. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
To the inside. Here's Jefferson. .141 left in the first half. 4-3. It's intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Utah has possession. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. Here's Payton. It's not going to go for him. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Outside Carter. The Trailblazers rebound. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. Got a hand on it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Lynn. Here's Butler. He's checked by Carter. And it's Butler with the jam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Pass to Lynn. Outside Payton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Portland trailing here. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Zerbiak. Davis a screen. There's the drive. Zerbiak's shot is off.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Here's Jeff. Oh, my goodness!
That's out. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And so it's Utah leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Butler with the bucket.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Young with it. 11 points in the game. Inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Butler's got 11 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
There's the screen by Johnson. To the paint. The kick out to Young. Fires the three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And here's Young. 14 points for him. The 3 ball. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Butler. Rebounded by Johnson.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Now here's Payton. Fires for 3. And they get it back. Outside Young. Back to Butler. 4 on the clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Carter, good.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Pass to Jefferson. Outside for Butler. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Butler's got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ooh, a good look from Carter. The rebound by the Jazz.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Inside. Antetokounmpo with it. Payton covering. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
The kick out to Young. Back to Johnson. Davis with a rebound. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep. The shot no good. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
There's Young with the 3. Counted from distance. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Miller. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Long range from the inbound. That shot, no good. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Utah. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. be a lot of... Here's Hughes. Outside Young. Pass to Hughes. Here's Jefferson. Clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark. From deep three-point range. Siakam, no good. Outside Payton. Here's Hughes. Johnson with it. Outside Young. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Trailblazers ball.
And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 17. They host the Pistons after this one. Doubled by Payton. Back to Siakam. Pass to Carter. Here's Lambeer, guarded by Payton. The Jazz making a switch here.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. From 8 feet away, here's Hughes. This one for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Now Carter. Antetokounmpo outside. It's stolen. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Hughes. Goes back up. And Butler with the lay-in. Butler's got 11 points here in the second half. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end. Following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities. Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players saying, Coach wouldn't let me be me, too easy?
Well, I think, you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in an organization. Those are the organizations and individuals that usually succeed.
Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Lambeer, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Johnson, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The Trailblazers making a switch here, so it can't get either to fall. And Portland has possession. Arenas. That shot missing. Good D by Payton. Pass to Chamberlain. The kick out to Johnson. Takes the 3. They get it back. Oh, he misses the dunk. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
It is just a superstar doing superstar things. Antetokounmpo is lighting it up and showing the variety to his game.
Pass to Hughes. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And Smitty, so often it seems like we make championships the measure of historical greatness. Is enough made of the individual achievement, you think?
Well, it's a team sport. We all want to win, but game recognized game. There's players like Tracy McGrady, Chris Paul, George Gervin, et cetera, et cetera. They haven't won championships, but they are still special.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Gets the three ball to go.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Pass to Lin. Back to Butler. Just three to shoot. Three-pointer. And again, it's Utah with a three.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth. There's Young with the three. Butler on the wing. From outside the arc. Gets the three to fall.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a
Told my Jula ISIS, I'm way too decisive. Don't catch that ego-itis. When I'm up in London, everybody say your highness. Not because I'm royal, but because I do my thing. Born for this like Matt Dane. Red whip look like Chastain. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely.
I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island.
People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely.
Ang daming maiingay dun sa amin. Okay, tagal ko na nag-iikot para hanapin kung sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim. Matihilaw ang kanin to pag saan nagsasabi. Gandang umaga, haring araw, tulala sa kaning bahaw. Pangamoy na nabusog sa lumalapang alingasaw ng kalyat kairitang. Haliyang ininit lang, tiis lang anak sa parang minumog na sinigang. Pasok sa paaralan, ganun pa din pag-uwi. Akilang taga-hiwalay ng dekolor sa puti. seryoso na nagturo sa'king paano humingang malalim. Lumaki na gutom lamang ang di kayang kalabanin. Mababad man sa gawaing bahay, laging nangunguna. Pag nakahawak ng pluma ay nag-iibang anyuani. Mo'y sinani, badibuda, Shiba Garuda, Kristo Medusa. Dami ng duda, dumami din lang mga balahibo na mas pinatayo pa. Ang daming maiingay dun sa aming bibihira. Kung dalawin ang grasya at sariwang hangin, sa dami ng bukang bibig, kung nakulong lang sa silid, mikropono lang pala ang kailangan upang ako'y madilig. Ang daming maiingay dun sa amin. Okay, tagal ko na nag-iikot para hanapin kung sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim. At ihilaw ang kanin kapag saan nagsasaing. Ang daming maiingay dun sa amin. Okay, tagal ko na nag-iikot para hanapin kung sinong sumusulat at tumihingang malalim. At ihilaw ang kanin kapag saan nagsasaing.